What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hawk, and welcome back to another episode of Hawk's Hoops. In today's episode, we got a couple of things I want to talk about, and I'm gonna just put a disclaimer out front. A lot of it is LeBron, Lakers, MVP, Giannis censored. I'm just gonna give it to you straight up. Most episodes, I try to throw in a little bit something that's not mainstream that the media isn't talking about, but this topic's been so big that I can't ignore it. So I'm gonna dive in right away talking about that Lakers-Clippers game that happened Sunday afternoon. If you didn't see it, it was an absolute great game. Paul George dropped 31, Kawhi dropped 27, Montrezl Harrell dropped 20, Anthony Davis dropped 30, LeBron dropped 28, and Avery Bradley dropped 24. I named those 6 scores because across both teams, those are the only 6 people who scored in double digits. Lou Williams had a very uncharacteristic game, only putting up 7 points on 3 for 11 shooting. This isn't something I would normally expect from Lou Williams. There have been a lot of thoughts swirling around this game. I've seen a lot of hype on, SportsCenter, the ESPNs, talking about this game in particular because, let's be honest, this is a potential Western Conference Finals matchup. And the big talk of the time was that the Lakers are seemingly better than the Clippers based on this game. Granted, everyone's forgetting the fact that the Clippers won the first 2 matchups, well, we're not going to talk about that. For the most part, honestly, this game turned out how I thought it would. I knew LeBron was going to get his. I knew Anthony Davis was going to get his. I was pleasantly surprised that Paul George came into his own this game, and he was going early. The Clippers kept him going. He didn't really get that many shots in the second half. I was a little concerned about that, but Kawhi started shooting a little bit more in the second half. Not really surprised that Montrezl Harrell dropped 20. We know that's kind of sort of in his range. That's one thing we talk about the Clippers all the time. They have a bunch of guys who can give you 20 on any given night. They have some guys who are consistent, who are steady. Depth is their big thing. On the other hand, I was very surprised to see that Avery Bradley gave 24 points to the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's where I think Clippers fans shouldn't really be concerned, because if you ask me, the Clippers have way better depth than the Lakers do. I just don't see someone on the Lakers consistently giving, 15, 20 points a game a night during a playoff series, especially maybe a heated playoff series against the Clippers. Now, you can see this as both a good and a bad thing. The good thing about this is they have players with the potential to drop 15 to 20 points. Kuzma can do it. Danny Green can get hot from 3. Avery Bradley can score. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, although he started the season struggling, he can give you about 10 to 15 a game if he's doing good. So they have a couple of guys who can do it, but I'm not necessarily confident in those guys' ability to show up and score. But the good thing about that is for the Lakers, the opposing team might not be expecting them to score either, so they might not know who to game plan for in terms of who might be that guy that pops up for 15, 20 points a night. But also the bad thing for the Lakers is obviously they don't know who that guy is going to be that's going to drop 15, 20 points a night. Or that guy just might not show up, and you look up and Anthony Davis has 35, LeBron has 35, but no one else in the team has over 10 points, which we've seen happen before with this Los Angeles Lakers team. But all in all, obviously the Lakers are true contenders, very likely to be in the Western Conference Finals, in my opinion, against the Clippers. After watching at least these 3 games, they play a 4th time in April, but after basing, in my opinion, on these first 3 games they've played, I'd still pick the Clippers to win in a 7-game series. But continuing on the conversation on LeBron James, he's had an excellent past couple of weeks. The Lakers have been playing well. They just beat the Clippers. They beat the Bucks right before that. They beat the Sixers. They're on a roll, winning some good games, and the media is going crazy and crowning him the MVP. I always find it funny how the media will contradict itself to make whatever narrative they want to. And this is what I mean. For example, it's a stretch, but it's an example. Zion Williamson has came in the last couple of weeks playing out of his mind. Obviously, if he played the full season, he'd be Rookie of the Year. But most media members say he can't be Rookie of the Year because it's called Rookie of the Year. He didn't play all year, so we can't just base him off the last maybe 3 months of the season and award him the award when Ja Morant has been playing well all season. Now, stretch that out to Giannis and LeBron. Giannis has been playing far head and shoulders above everyone else all season. Now, it's not the same because it wasn't like LeBron just wasn't playing the first couple months of the season. He was playing at LeBron level. He was playing, let's be honest, at an MVP caliber level. Yes, LeBron was always in the running for MVP. Giannis was playing so much better than everyone else all season that just a couple weeks ago we were saying, is he going to get unanimous MVP? But now all of a sudden, yeah, LeBron beats Giannis. Giannis is going to be out for a couple weeks. He's going to probably miss 5 or 6 games. And now everyone's saying LeBron for MVP. They're trying to make it seem like a race again. Well, let's be honest, it's not a race. It's not a race at all. If you ask me, Giannis is still unanimous MVP. But you know what's going to happen? He's not going to get unanimous MVP. He's just not. All this chatter surrounding LeBron James late. Some media member in some random part of the country is going to give LeBron James a couple of votes, probably, for MVP. And it really sucks for Giannis because truly, he deserves unanimous MVP this season. And lastly, one quick thing before we get out of here, highlighting two players that are slowly becoming favorites of mine. Zion Williamson, obviously. If you're not watching him, you need to be watching Pelicans basketball for him solely. But the up-and-coming dynamic duo, high-key, of Zion and Lonzo. They got some good chemistry going. Lonzo's passing vision has been great. Lonzo Ball has really found his shot this season. He's shooting 38% from the three-point range. That's right, 38% from Lonzo Ball. And he's attempting 6.5 threes a game. He's really coming into his own. He's going to be a star in this league, mark my words. He's already, in my opinion, an all-defensive candidate type player. And his offense is really coming into his own. His passive vision has always been there. He's getting more aggressive on offense. And the Pelicans are making it interesting out west. Because, I mean, currently right now in the 8th seed, Memphis is 32-32. They're playing great. Would love to see Ja Morant in the playoffs. But then right behind them, you got New Orleans, 28-36. Sacramento, 28-36. And Portland, 28-37. Anything really could happen. Memphis is going to have to keep winning games. They can't take their foot off the gas. They got to keep winning games. They got to keep playing well to secure the 8th spot. But at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if any of these three teams snuck into the 8th spot for the playoffs to get swept by the Lakers. But I digress. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Hawks Hoops. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with a friend. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Peace. This isn't what you normally expect for. And the big talk of the town was that the Lakers. But the good thing about that is the team that. But the good thing about. But all in all, I think the Lakers. But all in all, that media was just a couple weeks ago. Giannis was playing so much better than everyone else just a couple weeks. But I digress. This has been all I got. Hey, wave chat. You feel me? Ooh. Oh man, you see it? All right. Let me stop playing. Actually start this video.